Hello my dear students of class 7. Welcome to chemistry class once again. As in my previous online classes, I have started chapter number 4 atomic structure, and in that chapter I have taught you many things about atoms, about molecules, okay, about the representation of molecules, what is atomicity, and in my previous online class I have taught you about valency. And what is valency? Valency is the combining capacity of an atom of an element. It is the combining capacity. And I have even taught you that the elements which will have more than one valency, so how do we represent them? How do we represent? We write the symbol. Like the symbol of what? Iron is Fe, okay, and it has two valencies. Okay, it has two valency, one is 2 and one is 3. So the one which will have the valency 2, we will write 2 capital Roman numeral, okay, and if it has valency 3, so we will write the symbol of iron and we will write capital letter Roman numeral 3. Okay, in this way we represent the what? The element which will have more than one valence. Okay, so today I am going to teach you about ions. I am going to teach you about ions. So before teaching you about ions, let me teach you about atom. Now you might be thinking that about atom you already know that it is the tiniest particle. Okay, it is the tiniest particle, and long time it was said that it is indivisible. Okay, and the word atom has been derived from the Greek word atomus, which means indivisible. But by the further studies, okay, so it was found that atom is divisible. Atom is divisible. That is, atom is made up of 3 subatomic particles. Atom is the tiniest particle, but this atom is again made up of 3 subatomic particles. And what are they? I will teach you one by one with their charge. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so first I will teach you about what I said about subatomic particles. Okay, so subatomic particles. And what are they? Number 1, electron. You have heard this name, no? Electron. I think so. Electron. Number 1 subatomic particle of atom is what? Electron. Number 2, proton. Number 3 is what? Neutron. Okay. So what are the 3 subatomic particles? Electron, proton, neutron. Atom is made up of 3 subatomic particles: electron, proton, neutron. Now, electron, okay, these are the particles which are negatively charged. Electron has which charge? Negative charge. Okay, electrons are negatively charged. Okay, these electrons are negatively charged, and how do we represent them? We represent them with small e, okay, and on top what will be there? Minus sign, because it is what? It is negatively charged, so we will put minus. Okay. Now number 2, proton. Okay, these particles are positively charged. They have a charge. Protons has positive charge. Okay, so they are positively charged. They are positively charged, and how do we represent them? P, and it is positively charged, so on top we will write plus sign. That means protons are positively charged. Now the third subatomic particle is neutron. Now electron is negatively charged, proton is positively charged. Now neutron has which charge? Neutron has no charge. Neutron is neutral. It has no charge. Okay, neither it has positive charge nor it has negative charge. Okay, it is neutral. That means no charge. Okay, and how do we represent it? We write small n. Okay, and on top we will write 0. That means it has no charge. Okay, so now let me repeat it once again. Okay, that atom is made up of 3 subatomic particles: electron, proton, neutron. Electron is negatively charged, and how do we represent E? On top, that means superscript, we will write minus sign. Okay, at the right hand side. Proton are positively charged, we'll write P plus sign. Okay, and neutron has no charge. Okay, so we'll write N, and on top we'll write 0. That means it has no charge. Okay, now I'm going to make the structure of atom and I'm going to show you. Okay, how these atoms look like. Okay, what is the structure? Where these three subatomic particles are placed. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, now see here I have drawn the atomic structure of an atom. This is the structure of an atom. Atom is the tiniest particle. Okay, an atom is made up of three subatomic particles. Atom is the smallest particle. Inside this atom, what is there? Nucleus is there. Nucleus. This is called nucleus. Okay, and inside this nucleus, what is there? Proton and neutron. What is there? Proton and neutron. Proton has positive charge, neutron has no charge. And where is electron? Electron is revolving around the nucleus. Electron is revolving around the nucleus. And where it is revolving? This is called the cell. The fixed orbit, you can say, or cell, it is revolving. Like the planets revolve around the sun, the fixed path. Same way here the electrons are revolving around the cell. Here the electrons, okay, here I have just drawn one electron to show you, one proton, one neutron. Okay, just to show you the atomic structure. Okay, there is one electron, one proton, but there are many electrons and protons, there are more cells. Okay, so these electrons, what they do, they keep on revolving around the nucleus. Here I have just drawn the one electron. Like this electron is revolving around the nucleus in the fixed orbit, or you can say cell. This is the cell. In a fixed path, it is revolving around the nucleus. So I hope you have understood that atom. Okay, inside this atom, what is there? Nucleus is there. This is the nucleus. Inside this nucleus, what is there? Proton, neutron. And electron is revolving around the nucleus. Okay. So I have written here everything. This is cell, this is nucleus, this is electron, this is neutron, this is proton. Now, atom has three particles with different charge. Proton has positive, electron has negative, and neutron has what? No charge. But atom as a whole has which charge? So, atom as a whole has which charge? Till now, whatever I have taught you about the elements and all, okay, have I written there what you say plus sign, minus sign? No. Have I represented any atom with what you say sign? Whether it is negative charge or positive charge? No. Why it is so? And what is the total charge of the atom? What is the total charge? Particles has their own charge, but atom as a whole has which charge? Whether we will say it is positively charged or negatively charged, it has no charge. So, atom as a whole has no charge. It is electrically neutral. If anyone will ask you, what is the charge of atom? Then you will say that atom has no charge. It is electrically neutral. Okay, so I will write here that atom has no charge. It is electrically neutral. Now, why it is electrically neutral? Why don't it has positive charge or negative charge? Why atom as a whole is neutral? Because the number of protons and the number of electrons are same. The number of protons, okay, number of protons is equal to number of electrons. This is the reason why atom as a whole is electrically neutral, because number of proton and number of electrons are same. So it has no charge. Atom as a whole has no charge. In maths you have learned that when two numbers are same in integers but with opposite sign it is. So what they do? They cancel each other now. If it is plus 2, minus 2. So what they do? They cancel each other. Answer is what? 0. Same way you can see here that proton has positive charge, electron has negative charge. Okay, so number of protons is equals to number of electrons. If there will be 7 protons, that means 7 electrons will be there. And protons are positively charged, electrons are negatively electrons are negatively charged. So what they will do? They will cancel each other. That is why atom as a whole has no charge. Okay, that is why atom as a whole has no charge. They are electrically neutral. So anyone will ask you that what is the charge of an atom? What you will say? Atom has no charge. It is electrically neutral. And why it is so? Because the number of protons and the number of electrons are equal. Okay, so this was about the structure of an atom. Now I said you that atom as a whole is electrically neutral, it has no charge. But when an atom will lose electron, so at that time when it will lose electron, at that time the atom will become positively charged. And when the atom becomes positively charged, we called it cation. Because the number of electrons has been reduced and positive is more. So what the atom will become? It will become positively charged. In case if it is losing the electron, not in that case when it is not losing anything, at that time the atom is electrically neutral. But if the atom is losing the electrons, that means the atom will become positively charged. Okay, and if an atom is gaining the electron, when it will gain the electron, that means what? Electrons will be more, the negative charge will be more. So at that time the atom is negatively charged. And we call it an ion. Okay, when the atom is negatively charged, we call it an ion. Just to create a concept, just I am saying you here, I'll teach you in ions. Okay. Now what are ions? I've already explained you in the structure of an atom only. Okay. So let me tell you once again. Your concept will be more clear with this. Okay. Now what are ions? What I said in the structure of atom, that when the atom will lose the electron or when it will gain the electron. So when it loses the electron or when it gains the electron, what it forms? It forms charged particle. That charged particle is called ions. Okay, so charged particle form when atom loses or when it gains the electron, that is called the ions. Charged particles form when an atom or a group of atoms gain or loses electrons are called what? Ions. What it is called? Ions. So I hope you have understood what are ions. The charged particle will be formed. It can be positive charge or it can have negative charge. Okay. And when it will be formed? When the atom will lose or gain the electron. Okay. So now I am going to tell you about when it will lose the electron. I have already said you it will become positively charged, and when it will gain the electron, it will become negatively charged. So what we call when the atom gains the electron, and what we call when the atom loses the electron. Okay, so let's see here that is atom. Okay, when the atom will lose the electron, when it loses electron, we can say electron, or we will write in bracket S. Why? Sometimes the atom loses one electron. Okay, so that is why electron is written, and sometimes atom loses more than one electron, sometimes loses 2, 3. That is why I have written here S. So when it loses the electron, so what it will have the charge? The particle will have which charge? The particle will be positive. Okay, it will have positive charge, and we call that what? we call that cation. Okay, when it loses electron or electrons, so which charge it will have? Positive charge, and it is known as cation. And when it gains the electron, okay, when it gains the electron, okay, so which charge it will have? The particle will have which charge? The particle will have negative charge. Okay, the particle will have negative charge, and it is known as what? It is known as anion. Okay, it is known as anion. Okay, so I hope you understood that when the atom will lose the electron, which charge will be developed? Positive charge, and it is known as cation. Okay, when you will hear the word cation, that means it is positively charged. And when the atom gains the electron, it becomes negatively charged, it develops negative charge, and it is known as an ion. Okay, so this was about the ions. I have taught you about the atomic structure, about the ions. Now let's see the names and the symbols of ion. How do we represent ions? Okay, now how do we represent, okay, how do we write the names and the symbol of ions? So what you have to do is first that you have to write the symbol of the element. Okay, so I will show here that first you will write the symbol. First you will write the symbol. Okay, and on the top, just I have shown here that symbol you will write. Okay, not spelling symbol. Whatever the element will be there, that symbol you will write. I will show that example. And after writing the symbol, what you will do? You write the charge. Whatever charge it will have. If it will have plus charge, you will write plus. If it is minus charge, you will write minus. But if it has, what is say, +1, -1, you will not write 1. Okay, you will just write the charge. If it has +1, that means you will write plus sign. Okay, if it has minus charge, what you will write? This minus sign. You will not write 1. Okay, but if it has charge, okay, 2, 3, so how you will write? You will write the symbol of the element. Okay, you will write the symbol of the element, not spelling, again keep in mind, not the spelling of symbol, symbol of the element. Okay, you will write the symbol, and on top first you will write the number. First you will write the number, then you will write the charge. Whatever charge it has, whether it is negative or whether it is positive. First you will write the number, then you will write the charge. Okay, so I hope you have understood the names and the symbols of ions. Okay, you will write the what is the symbol of the chemical element. Okay, and when the atom will lose the electron, it will become what? It will become positively charged. So at that time you will write plus charge, and when it will gain the electron, it will become negatively charged. So at that time you will write minus sign. So when it will lose 2 electrons, okay, that means you will write 2. Okay, and lose means plus charge will be there. And when it gains the electron, whether it is 2 electrons, 3 electrons, so what you will write? You will write minus charge. Okay, when it will lose plus charge, when it will gain minus charge, and how much electrons it is losing, you will write here. Whether it is 2, 3, you will write here. Okay, so in this way it represents the symbol of ion. Now how to represent the symbol of what is say hydrogen atom? Okay, when it will lose electron, okay, which charge it will have. So hydrogen atom, it has 1 electron and 1 proton. So this hydrogen atom has 1 electron and 1 proton. Okay, so I am writing here, for example, hydrogen atom. Okay, so this hydrogen atom has 1 electron and 1 proton. So this hydrogen atom will lose 1 electron. Will lose 1 electron. Why it will lose? In order to become stable, hydrogen atom will lose 1 electron. This is hydrogen atom. Okay, hydrogen atom H. Okay, when it will lose 1 electron, lose means minus sign, it is losing 1 electron. So which charge it will have? It will become, this is hydrogen atom. This is hydrogen atom. Okay, and it is losing 1 electron. So it will become now hydrogen ion. When it will lose the electron, it is no more atom. It has become the charged particle. It has become ion. Now which charge it will have? It has lose 1 electron. So we will not write 1. Lose means what we will do? It will become positively charged. We will write plus sign. Okay. On the top, that is the superscript. Okay. On the right hand side, and this is the hydrogen ion. Hydrogen ion. Okay, so when the atom will lose or gain the electron, it is no more atom, it becomes charged particle, whether it is negative or positive. Okay, so So for today up to this much. Okay, in my next class I will teach you about the radicals.